taking kind of some of the concerns you had. And
Okay.
if you have any questions or comments at any time, feel free to let me know. And I'll try my
So you
best
said
to
like a best of three?
like a best of five set. So it's
Oh, okay.
first to three wins,
Okay,
basically.
there we go.
Yeah, for sure. The end. Thank you for the kudai. Much appreciated. And Superstation. Good to see you as well. Thank you for the kudai. Much appreciated.
So is Cloud
Pokemon
like
Trainer.
your secondary or?
He's my co-main now.
Oh,
In Smash,
cool.
yeah, in Smash 4, I used to play Mario and Sheik and sometimes Cloud, but in this game, I feel like Cloud flows really well with me. So Ball, good to see you.
Oh.
Oh, you got a double jump, I assume.
Oh yeah. I got an SD a lot, not gonna lie.
Happens to the best of us for sure. Vivian Jans, good to see you.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, barely caught you just as you're getting up too. Cloud is like such a slippery character too. Like you feel like he's in your grasp and then he's just
That
outside
is
of your
true,
range, you
man.
know? But one of the good things I think about Pokemon Trainer is especially Squirtle's forward air, because a lot of times Cloud has to set up for his forward air. It's pretty slow, but Squirtle has his forward air come out so quick. So
Yeah, that's
if
true.
if you're both like if you're right next to Cloud, like that forward air can stuff him out pretty easily.
You know who Iza smashes?
Of course, yeah,
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 he made a video with PG and he said it's like a good like anti-air option,
yeah,
like
yeah. It's great.
against like Ike. So I've been trying to implement that. So
Yeah, as long
yeah.
as you get in range and you're close enough, that forwarder will be out and it'll usually hit people on the startup of their moves.
You think that'll help out with like Shulk or no?
Shulk too, yeah. But it's kind of weird because he's usually in speed mode, so it's kind of hard to actually find your range against
Oh
Shulk, you know?
man, yeah. Because I did
Yep.
remember facing a Shulk in back and it kind of got overwhelmed, kind of.
Yeah, yeah, it could be a shock. I used to live with one of the best Schultz in the world, so I'm pretty familiar about what he does. But a lot of people are really thrown off by it. He's crazy in this game because he got buff from Smash 4. Cammy, how's it going, Cammy? Mhm. AP bust down, good to see you, dude.
Oh, I forgot he had wall jump. Damn.
Yeah, he goes super high with it too.
Oh,
Yeah. So one of the scary things about Cloud too is just how quick he is combined with what his kill options are, you know? Because he has
yeah,
that forwarder, he has that backer, he has that downer, he has that cross slash, he has the dash attack.
yeah, that is true.
All those things kill. But I think one of the things about Cloud that makes him sort of not exploitable, but one of the things you can kind of keep in mind is most of his kill options don't come off a throw unless you're super, super high percent. So a lot of the times when I'm fighting against Cloud is if I'm at kill percent and I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know if he's gonna back here, I don't know if he's gonna
Yeah,
dash attack, I don't know if he's gonna up smash. I just block. And he has to hit my shield somehow.
yeah,
And
that is true.
yeah, it does a lot of shield damage, but it's not gonna kill me, you know? He has to take a risk in order to, get a grab for a little reward. So a lot of times it's like, okay, if I'm blocking, it's scary when he's like dancing around my shield, hitting my shield, but at least it protects against dash attack or it protects against up smash. So it's at least that little safety kind of thing.
Yeah, what about dealing against like limit?
Yeah. So it has a 15-second timer. Um, if you're at the edge and I have blade beam, I usually will use it to catch you if you're hanging there or if you're rolling on, if
Oh
you're getting
yeah,
up or something. So that's really scary. I would say try to be. There are certain moments when you should fight him, and there are certain moments you shouldn't. I would say try not to make any crazy risks if he has limit, unless you know for sure it's gonna work out for you. Because if you try something and miss, and you're pretty much dead because cross slash down
Oh,
B or anything,
yeah. And I'm third lightest too. Shit.
Yeah, you're gonna die pretty early. So, cool. Ready?
Yeah, yes I am.
Cool. SSB final Nubs. Good to see you guys. It also has no lag on it. So a lot of times,
Oh.
like if he throws it out and you try to punish it, you can't punish him, and then he'll like spot dodge and punish you for trying to punish him. One of those obnoxious things, but yeah, it's one of those things you have to remember against Cloud. Like if he uses it, he's safe, generally speaking. Obviously, there's certain moments when you like successfully roll past him or something after you
Yeah.
cross slash. But if that opportunity isn't like right there available for you, he's usually safe.
Oh.
Hmm.
Ah, this is VLP. I'm still
Um,
trying. Oh,
yeah,
let's
you can make
go.
it. The end. Good to see you, of course. Mm. Someone said you have the nighttime radio voice.
Yeah, I get that a
I
lot,
can
not gonna
really,
lie.
I can see it honestly. Boulevard, how's it going?
Oh. Ah, that was
Mm.
clean, not gonna lie, damn.
Yeah, I in that situation I spiked you, but then you did the air dodge after the spike, so
Yeah.
I was able to position myself for the up smash. In that situation, I would recommend just jumping away because after you get spiked,
Yeah.
he doesn't have any real true follow-ups out of it because even though you're in lag, he's
Yeah.
also in lag for spiking. So if you jump away, he can't do anything off of it basically. But the air dodge literally puts you in position for like forward smash or if he has limit down B, which is like the worst possible thing that could happen. But
Oh, man. Okay.
that could be a thing. But first of all, good games.
Yeah, good game.
Good games. Before I go into certain things I noticed, how did you feel? Did you feel like about your gameplay in general? Maybe not necessarily about these games, but
Yeah.
is there anything that you feel that gives you a
Uh,
hard time or something that you're trying to figure out that you haven't really sorted out yet?
yeah, there's kind of a lot, not gonna lie, so it's kind of hard to pinpoint one thing. So,
Do you
man.
feel like how about let's say like because okay, for example, like I noticed that when you're at the edge, a lot of times if you're Ivysaur, you'll do like drop down forward air and you'll drift into me.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
like there was a couple times I noticed you were doing that and it was safe, but then other times I was kind of like catching on to it and then I started to back air you out of it. Um, just for starters, I could actually show you exactly what I mean. It's
Okay.
a very common thing, and there's a very slight adjustment you can do to make it a little safer. How's it going, AA Ron? Good to see you.
How do you feel about like the Ivysaur like up B from stage mix up thing?
I think it's pretty good as long as they are not reading that specific option.
Oh,
You saw
okay.
I didn't get you with it, but what I usually try to do is if I think you're gonna do that, I'll do this. I'll spike you like
Oh,
as you
okay.
drop. But usually, if like okay, the drop down forwarder, like you would like do that,
Yeah,
which isn't necessarily bad.
yeah.
But the thing is it worked a couple times and then I started baiting it out. So basically, what my thought process is if you're at the edge, I have stage control, so you have to get up from the edge, right?
Right.
Obviously, if you're at the edge, there's a very limited options you can do. You can
Yeah.
neutral get up, you can roll, you can jump, and you can
Yeah.
drop down jump basically,
Yeah.
or drop down with an attack. So basically, I'm standing in a position to cover that. So I'm right here. If you drop down forwarder from the edge, I'm not going to get hit if I'm standing here.
Oh, that
So
is
basically,
true.
yeah, so basically what I do is I bait you. So I try to like jump forward and make it look like you could forwarder, and then I jump back. But
Okay.
basically, what you can do is this. So usually, what people do is they drift all the way in with their forwarder. Like
Yeah.
they jump from the edge and then they come all the way on. So this is the easiest way to get punished because you're basically overextending from the edge. Because what happens is sometimes you could hit me as I jump. If you hit me out of my jump, then I'm obviously dead.
Yeah.
I have to jump to do this. So if you hit me there, I'm basically screwed,
Ooh,
right?
yeah.
So basically, that's what I was doing to you. But what you can do, even though this is still risky, is you could do that. You could pull it back towards the ledge.
Oh, okay.
So I could still punish this, but it's not as punishable as drifting all
Yeah.
the way in because it's easier to whiff if you drift all
Yeah.
the way in. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So it's kind of like a less risky option.
Yeah, it's less risky and you can cover yourself a little bit better that way. Because I know a lot of Ivysaurs tend to do stuff like that because Ivysaur's hitbox is not really attached to his body. So you can kind of like swing it like it's a sword.
Yeah.
Same thing with your up B. So that's why a lot of people go for it. Same thing with Lucina. Lucina's generally like to drop off the edge and then fair or drop off the edge in air. And it covers a lot of space. It covers a lot of options, but it comes with some type of risk. So it's like if you're going to go for that option, you have to kind of weigh that like, okay, if I get hit on my jump, I might die, but
Yeah.
is it worth going for this kind of thing, you know? Um,
Do you think Nair's is pretty decent at doing that?
yeah, your Nair's great at doing it. One reason, obviously, is it lasts for a long time, so the hitbox is active,
Yeah.
and you could also drift back and forth, so it's kind of the exact same thing. Like, I could do it mostly with fair, not so much with my Nair,
Yeah.
but what you could do is you could drop off Nair and pull back like that too, which covers options. So if someone's like sitting here, exactly, like right there, you drifted into my shield. So do that and drift into my shield. So I would usually grab you,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So if you drift back, try it and drift back, you should be able to get outside of the range of my
Oh,
grab.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
right there you went a little too
That's
far
funny.
back, but
Yeah.
yeah. Basically, you could beat my shield by spacing it.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly, kind of like that.
Damn, I did it again. Hold up.
You
Hold
know.
up.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you did it right, but let me be in the right position for it. All right, right here. That was good. I feel like you could have started pulling back a little sooner,
Okay.
but the idea is there. It's like you can kind of drift a little bit around the way they want to sort of pressure you
Yeah.
without actually like overextending too far into your drift.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I feel like I have to like practice the execution of things in order to like get them down consistently, kind of.
Absolutely. So on that execution, because I remember you were talking about the people you go play in tournaments with, they
Oh
probably
yeah.
practice a lot more.
Oh
So
hell
here,
yeah! Because I remember like I was with fighting against this Sheik, and then she was just like outpacing me. Like whenever I tried to provoke, she would just run back and then just hit me with the whatever, and I just like, man, I just can't. Like she's just faster. I don't know. I just felt overwhelmed, kind of. And he
I
kept
know
hitting me with all
exactly.
the
Yeah.
clean confirms too. So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. With Sheik, that's kind of what Sheik does, in that she pretty much dominates the neutral. So
yeah,
basically, like, if we're just fighting normally on stage, which is basically the neutral, we're both moving
yeah,
around, basically just trying to hit each other. Sheik is very dominating in that aspect of the
yeah.
match because she has amazing needles, which cover a good amount of the stage.
Oh,
And if you're at high enough percent, it knocks you like it knocks you down basically. So that's really annoying. And on top of that, she's really fast and she has really quick moves, so it's really hard to contend with her. She's very much like a fly, like trying to hit a fly in your room, you know? It's like, oh my God, like they're all over the place.
Yeah.
But I wanted to give you, because we were talking about execution.
Yeah.
Here's one of the things you can do to practice your execution. So, um, say, you know, like the pullback nair or the
Yeah.
pullback fair. So you can literally practice this. Like, go for a forward. So this is the drift forwarder.
Yeah.
Like, I'll land like right in front of these knights, I guess. And this is like the drift back. So you can practice like drifting all the way forward and then drifting back with whatever move. Even if you go off stage, it's fine. But it's the idea is you get that drift back, you know?
Yeah. I didn't
It's
even
still
know
a,
about that. Not gonna lie.
yeah, it's pretty helpful. Obviously, like the drop down double jump is risky, but why
Yeah.
this is important is because a lot of times in neutrals you want to space a hitbox.
Yeah.
So for example, if you want to do like dash back grab and I forward air like that, you'll dash back grab me. But if I think you're gonna dash back grab and I space it, like if I, oh my God, I'm doing it. If I go like that,
Oh
it's
yeah.
it's I'm not whiffing. Like I'm not throwing it out to where I'm leaving myself hanging,
Yeah.
basically get punished. Um, so you basically can practice your spacing in that way. So a lot of times when I'm throwing out hitboxes, I'll run up and throw it out, but I'll drift back. Like I'm not gonna like commit far into the drift. And it's really good with your forwarder and your backer because your hitboxes last a long time and your neutraler. So I would say just practice drills like that, like throw out, pull away neutral air, throw out, pull away forward air, and pull away neutral air. You could do like full jump neutral air. I know the game's about to end, but it's okay. Cloud LB is not frame 4, it is frame 7. Cloud's LB can punish Ivysaur no matter how he drifts, but some characters don't have a frame 7 out of shield, or if they do, they don't have a good forward facing um, quick out of shield. But this idea is very important, especially when it comes to spacing, because like especially Squirtle too, because you have that forwarder,
Oh yeah.
so you could do so much with it.
Like, are you talking about from ledge?
Was that?
Were you talking about from ledge with Squirtles for there or no?
Yeah, you could do it from ledge. You could do it just in neutral, just like covering people. So
Oh, okay.
basically, with his forward, because it's so quick, it's like a burst. It's
Yeah.
out, right? So
Yeah.
basically, you want to like stop people from being able to move or stop people from being able to start up their slower moves. So you could stop people from dashing. You can do all sorts of stuff with your hitboxes in that way. Um, but yeah, that's like one of the things I noticed. But I feel that actually, if I were to say one thing, a lot of times you overextend by trying to grab, specifically grab. There are certain situations like, uh, I really wish I could explain. It's actually easier if we just play a game, and I'll tell you if it happens. But
Okay.
yeah,
We just start playing or?
yeah, we could just
Okay.
play. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, right there, you used your jump, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I hit you out of your jump there. That was a good nair out of shield. I like your patience there, because a lot of Squirtles like to do a move like forward or out of the corner, but you like ran up and shielded, which is really smart to do, especially against Cloud.
Learned the hard way for that one.
Dan Delmo, good to see you. Good roll. Okay, forward throw. Right there, I felt like you could have went off stage to make me feel more afraid. Like you threw me off the
Yeah.
stage, but then you stood back and then you fire neutral bead.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I felt like you could at least like jump forward to get me thinking like you're gonna do something else. Oh my God. Excuse me, I have a little bit of technical problems.
Oh, it is all
What is?
good.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, what happened? I wasn't even touching it, anything. Excuse me, everybody on stream. I have to redo my capture card. Am I? By the way,
Yeah.
has what I've been saying so far made a lot of sense to you?
Yeah, it has. It's been pretty cool and helpful too.
Yeah, a lot of times, like there's so many like
Yeah.
underlooked aspects about the game. I think spacing in that way, like drifting back from the edge, is so like a lot of times I'll get away with it. Like I'll forward air and I'll drift. They'll try to shield grab or they'll try to up B out of shield. If they don't have like the right exact punish in that situation, a lot of times you can like space it and be safe.
That's cool.
Oh my goodness, what is going on with this? I am actually in need of a new capture card.
Uh-oh.
This is a problem. Everybody on the stream, I will be right back, actually. We're going to be in the voice chat still, but I will be right back to everybody on the stream. I'll fix this. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
I am still here.
Okay.
Is the arena still up?
Yes it is.
For sure. Have I so far addressed any of the questions you came in here looking to hopefully have answered for you?
Um, okay, do you think like for my level, do you think it's like even worth like trying to pick up a new character kinda?
Yeah, I think it could be. I mean, especially if you like playing the character and they're like a
I've been
strong character
enjoying
that you.
Mario recently, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Okay, we are back actually, so I'm gonna restream. Okay, we're back. Okay, you were saying like picking up other characters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I think Mario Pokemon Trainer is already really good. I mean, I would say if you could have like a sword character somewhere, that would be also really helpful.
Ooh, okay.
Swordies generally just do really well in general because they have moves you just can't challenge, which is just awesome.
Yeah, the only sorting
uh,
I kinda use is Ivy, that's all,
is Ivy?
yeah.
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 I mean, it's a pretty dang good sortie. It's three in one
Oh.
package. You got three,
Oh, you are
it's
right.
pretty, yeah, exactly. So,
But well, I
all
did
right.
used to play Lucina before, so maybe it could
Yeah,
be
I
good.
mean, Lucina is obviously very solid, very good neutral, very just good foundational kind of character, I think.
I like characters that have a little bit of everything too, so that's another reason why I like Mario.
Right. Yeah, Mario is amazing. Has so many different things. Cool. Cool. Nice up tilt. Oh, you rolled into that one. Okay. Oh, good back here. Okay, down throw, downer. Right there, I'm smash DIing upwards to make the combo as awkward as possible.
Oh, okay.
That's why I kind of ended up like above you there.
How do you smash DI? Like, what's the most optimal way?
I basically just wiggle my stick in
Oh,
whatever direction I'd like. So basically, I was getting hit by your multi-hit downer, and I was able to just move my stick up to end up Cloud will be above you. I would prefer that than to be to the side of you where you can grab me again.
yeah.
Mm. Ooh. Did you try to get to the platform?
Yeah, that's what I usually try to do. Yeah.
Mm. Nice grab. I didn't expect that one.
Oh.
I like how you pulled that back though. The nair.
Yeah.
You blocked and then you caught you jumping at a shield, which that's like one of the things against Cloud is jumping at a shield in the corner. Well,
Yeah.
especially if you're big bodied, like if you're Charizard, that will definitely hit you if you do anything except roll, basically. Um, I wanted to say, um, there are a lot of situations where I'm standing full screen and then you're running at me, like you're running full screen to get me.
Yeah.
Um,
I do that a lot. Not gonna lie. That's what
yeah,
I noticed too. Like,
and
I
you
always.
notice I'm
Yeah.
cross slashing you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
not
cross
really. I
slashing.
didn't know. Like, I didn't notice that part. Yeah.
Okay, well, a lot of times it's like if I see you running at me from far away, if you continue running, you're either gonna get hit by my cross slash. If you jump, you'll get hit. If you do an attack, you'll get hit. So you're running basically at me at a range I easily could react to you.
Whoa. Okay. I didn't know about that, man.
Yeah, so it's like it's a very simple example. I'm gonna actually pick FD here. It's actually unbelievably simple. But if you run at someone from far away, obviously it's gonna be much more easy to react to them
Yeah.
than if they run at you from
Yeah.
close.
Sometimes I like do my side B and like from like all the way across too, and then people like punish me for that too. So
Yeah,
now
they
I try
just
to
block.
stop that. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically like um a typical thing clouds do for one is they
Yeah.
charge limit. They would charge limit because it gets people intimidated. It gets
Yeah.
people scared. It makes them want to approach me. So basically, I charge and they start running, and then I attack them. I
Yeah.
cross slash them. So essentially, if I'm doing that from all the way over here, and you run at me from run all the way over there, it's easy for me to react to. So basically, what you have to do. So say I'm charging limit, I'm baiting you in, and then
Yeah.
when I see you run in, I cross slash. So instead of running in, do like a little dash dance to make it look like you're gonna run in, and then oops, I whiffed the cross slash because I was expecting you to run in, and
Yeah.
then you could punish me for cross slashing. So
Oh.
at that
Okay.
range, exactly at that range, you don't have to full commit to like running all the way up unless you're a very specific character, like if you're
Yeah.
Fox or Greninja or something with a good dash attack and they low profile, or Sheik. You don't have to do that. You could bait out an option at that range instead of like just running, running all the way in.
Yeah.
So that's all. It's always like. I
Is
also feel at the
is
same
Dash
time that
Shield pretty good?
Dash Shield's great, especially against Cloud, in my opinion, because you can parry most of his moves offline. That is
Oh
online is much
yeah.
harder.
Because sometimes I try to parry move. Well, I don't really play offline, kinda, because I
Yeah.
don't really have that many people except like when I go to tournaments. But
Hmm.
I always feel like I like try to let go and then get hit by the back air or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Cloud, it's like pairing is the one thing to do against Cloud, and Wi-Fi obviously
Yeah.
restricts your ability to do that.
Yeah.
But at least if you have the mental state of mind to be like, okay, I need to do this against this character, it's good
Yeah.
enough. I feel. But yeah, dash shielding at that range is what I do as Mario. So when I want to get in on someone like Cloud, I'll run up shield, see what they do, and then I'll back out.
Oh.
So I don't have to run up all the way in unless I have a
Yeah.
read that they're gonna dash away or something. So yeah, you could just kind of basically feel it out, like see where the guy is gonna swing. Like if you're gonna run at him from far away, see if they're actually willing to commit to the cross slash. See if they're actually willing to to actually camp. Like, because sometimes it's a bluff. Sometimes they're just charging just to get you
Yeah.
scared. But a lot of times it's like it's weird. You can make them anxious. Like you can like creep up on them, but you don't commit to
Yeah,
anything. You
that
know,
is
little
true.
things like that that I think are really important.
And I could like charge up my thing too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's another thing that's specific to this matchup because you have that's Mario's flood basically.
Yeah. That's why
So
I
if you
kind of
chart
like Mario because little similarities with Squirtle, kind of.
exactly, so yeah, if I'm charging limit, like say for example, like oh okay, here's an example, the same one I used before. So say for example, I'm charging right. I want you to run in,
Yeah.
and if I think that you're gonna run in, I'll cross slash right.
Yeah.
You could I could charge. You can dash forward like you're gonna run in, and then down B instead. So then I run up cross
Oh,
slash. Oh, sorry, not
oh,
down B.
oh, wait. Okay, I was about to
You
say
could do
what?
that.
Yeah.
You could do that technically,
But
but I
that kind
meant,
of is true, but not for like multi hits. I
yeah,
feel. Yeah.
yeah. That's your neutral B, right? The worst water gun.
Yeah, my neutral B. Yeah.
I'm sorry, that
It's
was the
all
Mario
good.
in
It's
me.
all good.
That
Yeah.
was the Mario in me thinking it's your down B. I'm speaking about Pokemon Trainer, but yeah, you could basically water me off stage because I think that you're gonna approach her. You could
Yeah.
or if I'm playing extra campy too. If I'm playing extra campy, just shoot water at me. You don't have to
Like
really
that.
commit. Yeah, like that. It's even better if you like say we're playing in neutral, right?
Yeah.
And I'm keeping you far away from me. Like you can't get
Yeah.
close to me in neutral. Say if we're in this situation, right? Like you come close to me and I dash back air, and then when you think that you have a read, I cross slash you, right? We're in this situation, so I'm covering all this space, and you don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So if I'm, for example, this far away, you can run forward neutral B, like real quick. That gives you, and then you could run forward, take all that space from me. Like you
Oh.
don't you don't want to water me and then stand there and do
Yeah.
nothing. Like you want to water me and then take that space.
Yeah.
So like watch, like say for example you're cornered, right?
Yeah.
I'm cornering you, I'm fairing you. Neutral B, push me back, run all the way forward. Now you have that
Yeah,
space.
that is true.
Yeah, so you could use that as well.
Man, that is pretty strong. Alright. I
It's
use
pretty
it
good.
like the
Yeah.
only time I use it is mostly like for like up Bs, catching up Bs. That's all. I, and then
Yeah.
sometimes I use it for that, but now I'm gonna try to look out for that more often now.
Yeah, it could help you. Like if you want some breathing room in neutral, you
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
you have that
I usually
option.
do it like from center stage, but I never thought about it like from here. That's actually pretty smart.
Another good thing that some Pokemon trainers do is they say if they're getting ledge trap,
Yeah.
if they manage to like neutral get up, they'll jump off neutral B. Like they'll jump back neutral B and then grab the edge. Like it's like a
Oh.
safe thing they can do. Like they can just throw it out, once they're yeah. Or when they're recovering. Like I do it with Mario. Like if I'm recovering, I'll flood all my way back.
Oh, I seen that with I think it was in a set with Tweak and MK Leo. He was playing Ike, and then MK Leo was charging his up B, and then Tweak like water gun his neutral B back, so he could be safe when he got back. So that's where I learned that from. That was
Oh
pretty
yeah,
sick.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So he can't sit there and charge it.
yeah,
He has to force you like be low before he
yeah.
can even start doing the eruption. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of not used to doing that like with Mario that much because it's kind of like different, kind of for me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it
No,
still
I
is
get
pretty
it. Yeah.
similar. I think Mario's is better. I think I'm not too sure the differences.
Mario's is slightly better. I think it
Yeah,
has a little more range,
yeah.
and I think it's out for. I don't know if it's out longer, but I think it has a little more range.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, let's play another.
Yeah,
That's when
oh
he
yeah. I
knows he can
also
jump
feel
out
like
of
I have
shield.
like trouble like going against weird characters that like have like super armor, like Kazuya, Little Mac, and like sometimes
Hmm.
ice climbers. I was playing ice climbers last night. It was kind of tough getting in because they kept like spamming all their like desync side B and ice moves and all that. I did kind of because it was kind of hard getting into that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, this game is difficult because it has so many different matchups, so many different characters, so many different situations you have to watch out for. So, it's difficult. Yeah, I mean, Kazuya, the answer to beat Kazuya is very different than other characters because Kazuya, I think, he's very extreme in terms of what he can
Yeah.
do to you off a hit. So I feel like it's more important to just be safe against a character like that and just kind of camp him out and get him to throw out things that are unsafe and start punishing him. You see that air dodge? I
Yeah,
spiked you air dodge. Yeah. I tried to follow up with cross left, but you did a good drift. I could have punished that drift too.
yeah.
Um, yeah, if you can like jump out of that situation, if you could react at getting spiked, it's like the best thing you can do. You see that air dodge I did?
Yeah.
If you react to it, you could spike me as I air dodge to the edge.
Oh.
So it's technically not safe to do that. You could just dare out a shield actually.
Yeah, I have seen that happen before, but I didn't know I could like react to it. I did it
Yeah,
by
you
like
can.
accident.
Yeah. You had the jab block there.
Yeah.
I think you knew that. You look like you went for it.
Oh,
Mm.
that's good. I feel like I could have switched there too.
Yeah, I saw you're like little to the side, so I was like already in the right position to cover that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't think that was actually gonna hit you. I
Yeah.
thought you were behind me.
Yeah, I think he could have ended it with the up B too. I don't know.
Mm. No, I think I like skimmed you, so I don't think it would have worked
Oh,
where I
okay.
was at. Like I have to hit you with a certain hitbox of it for you to consistently spike you.
Oh, okay. I did not know about
Yeah.
that one. I thought like if you get the if you get the up B, you can always get the free
Mm.
spike or whatever.
Um. Actually, yeah. Like you can DI away from his B. Some characters can and fall out every time. For example,
What?
yeah, yeah. So like Sephiroth, it's ironic. He's like one of the characters that can always DI out of his up B.
Yeah.
So if I try to up B Sephiroth and he's holding away, he pops out, and then Cloud hits the ground, and then he fares him. Like
Oh.
Sephiroth fares Cloud for up being him. So there's also that.
Yeah, that is
If you think that
crazy.
you're gonna get upbeat at a shield, because it's
Yeah.
actually his fastest out of shield option. This is up B. It's frame 7.
Oh, okay.
His second fastest out of shield option is his neutral air. I'm pretty sure because it's frame 5. Yeah,
I
but it
think that's
starts
the
from
same as
behind.
that Ivysaur's in there.
Yeah, it might be. It's the same as Mario's Dare
Oh,
and
okay.
Mario's forward tilt and stuff. So it's his Nair is quick, but the weakness is it starts from behind. Actually, did you know that?
Wait, for which move?
Cloud's neutral air.
Is that?
The start of his sword
Oh,
starts
yeah.
from his back.
Whoa, I did not know that one.
Yeah, so I could show you. So even though it's a frame 5 out of shield,
Yeah.
it's usually like frame 8 or 9 that it actually reaches the front of his body. So look,
Oh,
see,
yeah.
it hits from the back first. So like if I want to out of shield, like say if you short out forward my shield and I want to near out of shield, I could hit you if you cross me up from behind. So if you go through my shield, I could technically react and nair because it comes
Oh.
behind. But if you fair and then you pull back, I can't nair you out of shield.
Oh, you are
So,
right.
so there's little differences like that with certain
Like
moves
with
because
like
it.
spacing?
Yeah, yeah. So like against Cloud, well, it depends. Like if I was at high
Yeah.
percent, if I were you at high percent, I would want to cross Cloud up because say okay, fair my shield and cross me up, I can up smash you if you cross me up at high percent. Oops, let's try it again. Yeah, like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's because he's facing to the right already. So his up smash obviously is going to come out from that direction.
Yeah.
So what you would want to do is you want to fair and go back. Like that,
Yeah.
exactly. So like do it.
Man.
Like I can't out of shield you. I could nair you, but
It's not that
even if I
easy.
nair
Yeah.
you, you're not dead
Yeah.
unless you're at 300%. Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, there's like little things like that too. So it's like in
Man.
terms, I guess the whole kind of concept of this lesson really has to do
Yeah.
with spacing. and knowing like how to pull back, pull forward on certain moves. Um,
That is,
but yeah.
I didn't even. You kind of revolutionized it, kind of. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff people don't really talk about, but
Yeah.
it's definitely an important part
I
about
don't know
Ultimate.
that much about like DI and escaping stuff too. That's why I was curious about like SDI too.
Yeah, watch this. Taunt and then hold right as you taunt. See, you'll end up more to the right because you're DIing away. Like, do it again. You see how you didn't get
Yeah.
spiked? Now don't press anything. You're gonna get spiked.
Oh.
But if you hold away, so one thing you do is like you hit Cloud's shield, and
Yeah.
as you hit his shield, you hold right, you hold back because even if you're like wrong, you get a bead, you fall out of it. But you have to already be holding that way. If does that make sense?
Wait. Can you wait?
Okay, so
Not really,
okay,
sir.
so okay. In order to escape his up B, you have to hold away from Cloud. So you have to hold,
Yeah.
in this case, because you're facing right, you have to hold to the left
Oh,
in order
okay.
to get out of it, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to hit his shield, he's gonna up B. So
Yeah.
if you wanna already DI the up B, you have to be pulling away. If you're already pulling away, you'll
Oh,
automatically
so
DI
I
it.
just was that what you mean? I fell out right there?
Yeah, you fell out because you're holding away. Yeah.
Oh my! That's
It's like
actually
revolutionary.
insane. Yeah, because I've always I feel like I'm too respectful of certain things, because I'm always like I don't know that I could escape it or not, so I always like just try to avoid it at all costs, kind of. So that's actually good. Holy
Yeah, so
shit.
exactly. So one of the things why that's important is I can option select. So if I'm
Yeah,
fighting against Cloud, I can fair his shit. Like imagine like he's used to being people for free, right?
yeah.
And then he fights me, and I fair. I'm already holding away, so he's trying to B me, and then I just punish him for beating me.
Oh yeah.
So that makes like I have to do this like DI away. I know it's hard. You
Oh
like
yeah.
that's why I say taunt because you could automatically like
Oh
hold
okay,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, I have to do
Uh,
that to make sure I don't get hit. Because
yeah.
if I go straight down, then you get
Yeah,
punishment.
that's really unsafe. Yeah,
Yeah,
you are right.
yeah. So that's a pretty interesting thing about Cloud. But yeah, the game's hard. Like there's Ice Climbers, there's Kazuya, there's freaking
Little
Mario,
Mac,
there's
I kind of struggle
Luigi.
with that sometimes. Oh yeah, Luigi too, man.
Yeah, there's all sorts of characters that are just annoying to fight. And or just like unorthodox, or you have
Yeah.
to know specific things about them. Okay. Want to just do another one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Now I'm gonna try it. It's a me, Mario, this time.
Okay, okay, for sure.
How do you feel like about the skin for Mario?
Which one?
Like any of them? Like which one's their favorite one?
I use the red, black, and blue ones, and or the green ones if I'm really in the mood for green. A lot of people don't like
Oh
the green
yeah.
Mario. I actually like the green Mario.
Oh okay, that's pretty
Uh,
clean.
I despise the Builder Mario. I hate that skin. So that's,
Yeah, I can see it. I don't know. I can see it
I just think it looks stupid.
though. Yeah. I kind of
But
like regular, the wedding, and the purple one.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I never really liked the purple for whatever reason.
Yeah, I mostly do it
But
because I kind of wanted Waluigi, not gonna lie.
yeah, he's in the game. He's an assist trophy. You know, you can summon him with the
Oh.
freaking thing, and he comes out and he stomps on you and hits you with this tennis
Yeah.
racket. Okay, J.R. Rubin, good to see you. As Mario, you usually want to stay grounded, especially when you approach. You can jump, but you have to be very good at jumping to jump against Cloud. I love jumping against Cloud, but if I were to give advice, I would say try to stay grounded and pick and choose your battles. Like, not every battle's winnable because he has the range, he has the speed. Nice. Good to see you again, Fuzzball. You hit me with backer, I was already kind of ready to tech that way, like tech towards you.
Yeah.
But I felt like that was like the least, like that. I felt like that was the hardest thing to read in that situation or react to. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I saw you kind of drifting towards center stage there. Nice grab.
Oh,
Mm.
that was sweet.
Did you try to jump?
Uh, no, I think I tried to just up tilt. Not gonna lie.
Mm. You may or may not be aware of this, but the slowest option you can do is dropping your shield and doing a move.
Yeah.
It takes extra time. So the fastest thing you can do in this game is jump is jump, generally
Yeah.
speaking.
And I heard like
Um,
up B and up smashes too.
yeah, yeah, up B, up smash, and grab. Uh,
Oh, wait,
but
grab really?
grab comes out usually frame 7, but at the same time, it's not good because the range on it sucks.
Oh,
So a lot of
okay.
moves are just safe, and then you can jab or you can tilt.
Oh
And on
yeah.
top of that, they're just gonna whiff.
And
Like they just
spot
don't
dodge
even.
too. I've seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spot dodge is so good. So yeah, there's 11 frames shield drop. So if you wanted to drop your shield and tilt, like forward tilt or up tilt or
Yeah.
down tilt, it's gonna take. Well, Mario's up tilt, forward tilt, and down tilt are all frame 5. If you do any of those, it'll the fastest you can do is 16 frames to do that versus like frame 6 near or frame 3 up B, which is
Oh
just
yeah.
that's why one of the things that's important against Cloud is up being at a shield because every single one of his aerials is unsafe against up B.
Whoa.
That's the one thing you could always do against Cloud, no matter how he does it. So, um, obviously he could space his hitbox to make it, you can't just
Yeah.
up B every time. But at the same time, that's your option. Like fighting Cloud air to air is the hardest thing you can do. You can, but you have to know when you can. You can't like run in back or expect you to get there in time because think about what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a character who's not only has more range than you, but he's also faster than you. So there's that too. So
Yeah.
by the time you get to Cloud, he's already gonna have moved to another position. So it's more important to cut off the stage and make it so he can't jump around you as easily. So you can kind of keep center stage more often than not, and then wait for him to roll. Wait for him to try to jump around you. That's what I would say.
Okay.
But it's hard to kind of challenge Cloud straight up unless you know exactly what he wants to do. Oh my god. Did my capture card... Hold on.
Yep.
I hope it did not happen again, and I am furious if it did. How's everyone's day and night been so far? I have been good, except for technical problems. Technical problems are never good. Oh my god, it happened again. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
It is all good.
I'm sure, once in your time you probably dealt with a couple technical
Yeah.
problems that
Yeah. I've
drove
done
you
it
up a
with a
wall.
lot.
This has been a very consistent problem. I did not kick the capture card. I didn't even touch it. I literally didn't even touch the thing, and it happened again. That's so crazy. I thought I fixed it. I got a new cord, got a new everything.
Do you mind if I could like make this in like a YouTube video maybe?
Yeah, gosh, I wish I had like a godlike footage because the footage is cut out.
I
Like
have
YouTube.
I've been recording and streaming.
Oh, you've been recording it. Okay,
Yeah.
for sure. Well, that's good at least. I'm trying to get it back on my end. If not, I'll just plug it in normally and we'll finish playing. But
Oh, okay.
okay, it looks like it's good on my TV now.
I know. Do you use a GameCube controller?
Yeah, I use a GameCube controller.
Okay.
I've also experimented with the Pro controller.
Yeah.
I think Pro controller is really good for this game. But yeah, I do play with GameCube controller.
Where do you think like is the best place to get like a GameCube controller?
You can get them on Amazon usually.
Oh, okay. Do you
Or
think?
I mean, well, there's also those melee fiends. If you have like a melee region, like all sorts of melee players just hoard controllers. It's weird. Okay, it looks like it's not working. I'm gonna end the stream, but we're gonna continue our lesson. Uh, I apologize. I'm glad that you recorded on your end though.
Nice.
Okay,
You,
I apologize to those of you guys in the stream. I might be back. I'll let you guys know. Okay, bye bye.
alright, what was
Alrighty,
I gonna
hello.
say? I feel like the controllers I'm getting, they're kind of like cheap because they're kind of like Walmart branded GameCube,
Oh yeah, those really bad ones. Yeah.
and I feel like they always break on me consistently, and they have drift sometimes. And even in tournament, like I remember, like I kept like SDing because I kept on like doing side B when I kept trying to do up B.
Yeah, that's a thing with those controllers. They're just so inconsistent. They break exactly. They break easily. Like I've tried them, but yeah, on Amazon, you can get some imported, usually from Japan.
Oh, okay. And then is that where you need like the adapter too?
Yeah, you can get the adapter there too.
Oh, okay. Because when I go to locals and everyone has like their GameCube controller
Regularly.
and after you can plug in my USB.
Yeah, those are the worst ones. They're definitely
Man,
not great for
yeah,
competing because
yeah.
they just interfere so much.
You are right. Sometimes I feel like, what the hell is it called? Oh, that was good.
Mhm.
Damn. I don't even know what it's called. It's like flick stick. It's something like when you flick the stick and it like inputs it back or something.
Oh, snapback.
Yeah, snapback. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So there's people. Have you ever been to like a super big tournament yet?
Not really. No.
Not really. Sometimes at those big events, they have like booths that people like mod controllers at, so it's pretty cool. Like they could fix those snapback issues.
What?
Yeah, like I was saying, like those melee players, some melee players are like they hoard controllers and do crazy modifications on them. One of them is like they add notches to the R button, so you don't have to press as hard down on the R button to get your shield out. Things like that.
That's one thing I like about this controller. You don't have to press that hard down on it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's cool. I just feel like it feels so awkward compared to like the
Yeah.
regular controllers, you know?
You are right. I probably will get GameCube on Amazon now that you say that, because I was curious where to get one. Because I looked
Yeah, on
on like,
Amazon they're great.
yeah, I looked on like a custom. Oh shit,
Mm.
that was good. I looked on like a customizable one, and they were like way too expensive, so I was gonna get Amazon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're usually like 40 or 50
Oh
on
yeah.
Amazon.
Okay, nice.
Um, Let me think. As Mario, I would say, yeah, try to stay grounded. Try to get good at your up B out of shields.
Okay.
When anything hits your shield,
I'm kind
that's
of
unsafe.
yeah.
You're kind of afraid of what?
Like I'm kind of afraid of like misspacing it because I've seen like some people like space their moves and I try to do it and I just like
Yep.
whiff it
Yep.
wide open. Yeah.
No, I get it. There's a difference. So here's one thing you can think about. Uh, Actually, I will pick Mario.
Okay.
Just
Nice.
demonstrate the up B.
Oh, sh-
I know we are almost closing in on the end of our session here, but
oh
I
yeah.
think this one
Sorry.
will be very important for your Mario because we didn't play much with your Mario. But I can leave you with this because it's
I'm
very
kind of more
important.
like worried. Well, not worried, but focused about PT and more kind of right now.
Okay, for
'Cause
sure.
that's like my
It's
main, I guess.
yeah. This could also help with Pokemon Trainer because Pokemon, well, Squirtle has a good up B as well.
Oh, okay.
So there's a difference. Like, say for example, do like a back air on my shield, and just go into me. I can usually up B that. Mario's back air is one of the few exceptions because it's very,
Yeah.
very, 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 very lagless. It's one of the lagless aerial. It's probably the lag.
Is it like Inklings or no?
It's just like Inklings. Yeah, it's unbelievably safe. So Mario has one of the fastest and safest UBs. I mean back airs, and he
Man.
also has the fastest UB at a shield in the game, tied with Game and Watch. So basically, what I was trying to do is if anybody hits your shield and they drift into you like that,
What?
so you could usually punish it with UB, right? But there's a difference.
Yeah.
If I do try to up B, try to up B this. Oop. I did it too low there.
Yeah.
You can't up B it. Or if I block, you can't up B that because I spaced it back. So it just depends. You have to be able to visually recognize when someone hits your shield and then they get close enough for you to up B them at a shield. If they're too far away, then you just keep blocking or you jump away. You figure out another way to
Yeah.
get past that hitbox.
Is
But that
Nair
up B at
pretty
a
good?
Nair's great too because it comes at frame 6 if you do it quick enough. Like the whole thing because Mario's neutral is frame 3, jump squat's frame 3,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
frame 6 total. That's unbelievably fast. So yes, it's great. It's good as a punish. It's good as like an out of shield like kind of cover, get off of me sort of thing. It's good for confirms because you can do all sorts of stuff out of it.
Oh, that's
You
pretty
know,
good.
yeah. So he has like weak neutral air confirms and all sorts of
Yeah, I haven't
shenanigans.
really
Like
practiced his combos that much, not gonna lie. I've just been playing games with him mostly.
I think that Mario is one of those characters that's very flexible on how he can be played. So he can be played kind of like a zoner. He can be played
Yeah.
rush down. He can be played bait and punish. He's a very flexible character. So yeah, you could play him in many different ways. You don't have to be like a super combo heavy guy. It's obviously a part of the
Yeah.
character and their strong suit, but that cool thing about Mario is that you can kind of play your own style with him and it usually work out.
Okay, that's pretty
So,
sick.
but yeah, if you'd like, we could do. You would like to do one more
Yeah.
for sure. I apologize about the stream. I really
Yeah, it's
I've been
all
having a lot of
good.
problems. Yeah. Do you have any questions or anything I have not answered for you?
Let's see. How do you feel about like me Gunner?
Just as a character?
Yeah, and like for my trio, I guess, of
Yeah, it could be
characters.
good. It could be good if you like playing the character. Like I think this game is just a very balanced game. Like I
Yeah,
think it's mostly about just playing the character that you like and that you think
yeah.
you could vibe with, and you feel like you have like those characters that you
That's
feel.
exactly how I felt too. Cause
Yeah.
you know, like when we were chatting, I said like Pyrometer, Game Watch, like all those. Like I
Yeah.
said, they were like my secondaries. Like not, I guess I call them secondaries, I guess, but
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're like my secondaries before Mario. But now I feel like I kind of enjoy Mario more than all of them. So now I'm like
Excuse
gonna
me.
commit
One
to Mario,
second.
I guess. Yeah.
I for some reason could not hear you. Hello?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, you're saying like Pyramithra and Lucina, all those characters are your secondaries. I kind of
Yeah. Oh yeah.
got cut out for a second.
Yeah, those are kind of like my secondaries before Mario. So now I'm just trying to like commit to Mario, I guess. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, I mean Mario's great, Pokemon Trainer's great, Meat Gunner's great, Lucina's great, Pyramithra's great. Like, all these characters are great. I think this is just a very, very, very
Yeah.
balanced game. So it's just mostly about what you feel comfortable with and what matchups you personally like. Because even in this game with matchups that are difficult, they're not like unwinnables like in the
Yeah.
past. You could do something. Okay.
Like, which game do you think was like the worst one that was like that?
You mean in terms of being unbalanced?
Yeah.
Definitely Brawl.
Oh, okay.
Melee to an extent too, but not really quite as bad as Brawl,
Yeah.
because Brawl had like characters with a bunch of characters that infinite chain grabs and stuff you couldn't do anything about. And then the best character in that game was just completely, just absolutely absurd broken.
Man. Yeah, I heard about that
Yeah, he's crazy.
one.
There's
I've
nothing even closely remotely like that at all in this game.
oh
Yeah, that neutral air is out for a while.
that was good.
Oh, yeah. Did you mean to do that turnaround or?
I honestly mean to like let go of shield and like dash away.
Mm.
I think that's like I said about the weird controller thing.
Oh, I see. You kind of got stuck
Yeah.
in your movement there. Yeah. Oh, I was trying to cover something there.
Oh, that was good.
Mm-hmm. It's tricky because there's so many things that he can do. Like he can jump and do a tilt, he can jump and grab, he can jump and
Yeah.
jump again. So there's so many things he can do. With Mario, Mario has great tools and he has great things that he could do against it. Some of those things have to do with the fact that he's very small
Yeah.
frame, so you can run underneath a lot of things, and you can parry and you can OB and you can abuse frame data, the quickness of his tilts in a lot of situations, and you can overwhelm Cloud and edge guard him. Obviously, it's a lot. It's really hard to do against like the higher level players you get
Yeah.
to fight, but at the same time, Mario is a top tier character and he's insane, so he can contend with it. I would say try to work on the up Bs, try to work on being grounded, and trying to
Okay.
work on not whiffing your backer out of shield, because a lot of times I'll poke your shield, dash away, you'll go for backer
Okay.
out of shield, it'll whiff at that point. So if you're gonna backer out of shield, try to use it when it's a true punish off of something. Like I hit your shield with something unsafe, and then you get a backer out of shield, or you get a nair out of shield, something like that. But
Yeah.
like as a as a as a means to like throw out as a move in neutral, it could be risky unless you drift the right way. Because
For
if you
back
leave,
air?
yeah, for backer, because
Oh
he
yeah.
like you could show up backer, but he like hangs out there like he's like floating a little bit because he's a
Yeah.
little bit
Yeah, I've
floaty.
seen that.
Yeah, so that could happen. So try not to whiff backer there. Try to get good at the parries. Try to be a lot more. Try to roll in a lot more. That's basically what I would recommend there.
Okay.
But I would say try to in terms of improving your execution. If you feel that a lot of people are better at moving around and doing what they want on the stage, obviously the
Yeah.
controller can help. On
Oh
Amazon, obviously
yeah.
someone's gonna help you.
Yeah.
Just on a like a technical point.
Yeah.
But I also feel try to do some drills in terms of spacing your aerials. Like do an aerial pull back from the edge with an aerial, drift all the way forward, and then drift back with an aerial, or do stuff like that to kind of get your
Okay.
muscle memory in on spacing the hitbox the way you want. Because I feel
Is
like
that
in
like
general
yeah,
you,
go ahead.
huh?
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I feel like there's a lot of situations where you do it fine. You have a good understanding of like when you should nair and pull away. But I feel like there are certain subtle situations that are important to remember that in, because it's like there's certain moments where it's obvious that you should drift back, and there are certain moments where it's like, I felt like I could have drifted in and it didn't work out. So there's like little things like that,
Oh,
but
okay.
and also the remember the cloud up B thing. So if you space something into him, you can DI away from his up B. Sometimes it doesn't work depending on your character and how close you are. But if you get hit by his tipper up B and DI away, you almost always can punish him for it.
Okay.
So you can remember that. It's a great get off of me as Cloud, but he has to be more cautious when he
Yeah.
uses it. He can't do it willy nilly.
that's pretty. That was good info right there.
Yeah, for sure. If you do you have any questions, anything I may not have answered at
Yeah.
this point, or anything you may be wondering about like another character or in terms of your mentality or anything?
Do you go to tournaments a lot or no?
I do. I used to go to tournaments a lot more. I've been kind of starting to go back into the groove lately. So
Okay.
this past couple weeks, I've been going to more events. Yeah.
Do you think it's like worth to go to like tournaments like more often now that I like to like practice more? I guess kind of.
Going to locals to practice is always a good idea. You know, getting that hands-on
Yeah.
experience in person, because online it's different. Like online, there's
Yeah.
so much missing. There's not
Yeah.
that micro spacing, and there's just so many flubs and all sorts of crap that happens and lag
Yeah.
spikes.
I feel
But
like
if you
I'm. Yeah.
go,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, yeah, I was just gonna say if you go to offline tournaments, like none of that's gonna happen. Like it's gonna be real Smash Brothers, and obviously the
Oh.
community's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was I
so
gonna
I'd
say?
recommend, yeah, practicing at
Uh.
locals is awesome.
Uh, yeah, because sometimes I feel like when I play online, I'm not like I play high level players, but it's kind of like rare, kind of. But like, when I go locals, so like all the time, they're all kind of
Yeah.
cracked. Not gonna lie.
You mean like the players around you aren't as good?
Yeah, online, yeah,
Oh, online, yeah, they're terrible. Like it also like playing online for too long could give you a false sense of security. I feel
yeah.
you could play against a lot of people who are actually like 8-year-olds, and it's just easy, and you feel a lot confident. But it's like when you
Yeah, that's
fight
how I
fight
felt
players, yeah,
too.
when you fight players who are around your level, it's like that's where you should always be practicing. You know, around your level, because that's how you kind of get past your weaknesses and work on things that are actually relevant to your skill level.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um,
I think
by all means.
that was mostly it. I think, yeah.
For sure. Yeah. If you have any questions in the future, feel free to just message me directly.
Yeah.
I'll try my best to help you. Um, I hope this was some good information
Probably.
for you.
Do you know how to like save like your tournaments like sets from tourneys or no or from locals?
You asked me like how to like. Oh, you mean like if you don't play on stream or something?
Yeah.
What I would do is I would record the replay. So I would play a match, record the replay of the set, and then come back later and if it's someone's set up, ask, hey, could I record like a match or just go during the tournament sometime and just record your games real quick. Like I did that against MKLeo actually. I played him at CEO. I
Yeah.
wanted to save the matches for next time, and I just came back and watched them and got them on my phone. So if even if you don't play them on stream, that resource is also helpful for you.
So like you record it on your phone?
Hmm.
So like you just like place it down somewhere or
Oh, I know. I mean, I save the replay and then I literally go back into the replay system on the Switch that I
yeah.
saved it on, and then just take out my phone and literally physically record it. And it's not the prettiest quality, but for me, it's like,
Oh, okay, I
yeah,
get you now. I thought
yeah.
there was like a way to like transfer it. I was about to say, whoa, I didn't know about
Well,
that.
there is technically, but you'd have to be connected to the
Oh
internet and
yeah.
everything. So I didn't, I don't want to go
I
through
guess
all that
that's the
hassle on
fastest
someone's
way. But
Switch.
that is a smart
Yeah,
way though, yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's not the greatest quality. It doesn't matter as long as you get the point there. The match
Yeah.
is saved. You can kind of watch it and reflect on your gameplay a little bit. So yeah.
Yeah, cuz I don't know, guys. I kind of think I would like want to do that and then I could probably like get another session and then we could like review it maybe.
Yeah, I also do live set breakdowns, so it's like you and me in the call, very much like this, where I actually go.
Holy shit, that is
Yeah,
sick. Okay.
yeah, that's also available
Yeah,
on
this
on
is like
Metafy as
my
well.
first experience with Metafy because I felt like I'm kind of stuck, some kind of like
Hmm.
because last night I was like playing in like an arena like this and they're all like kind of high level, so I liked it and I was just getting like kind of clout over and over again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, if it, I think it's a great resource. I think it's a great resource both for people who want to learn and also
Yeah.
people who are passionate about games and who want to, give some knowledge to other people. So, that opportunity is there for you on my Metafy. So I have a bunch of
Yeah.
things. I have the off stream one and I have the live one. Um, so
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's available. Yeah, if you like one, just feel free to let me know. I have pretty flexible schedule. Just
Alright.
if you submit a request through Metafy, and you are not able to make it, you could always just there's an option to say, you could reschedule or whatever for whatever
Oh,
reason.
okay.
So
Yeah,
that's
that
also
was
there.
my bad. I kind of messed up on the late
Oh no, it's
timing.
totally
Yeah.
it's totally fine. It's totally fine. It ended up working out anyway. And also, by the way, your payment should be going uh tomorrow. You book for like 10 a.m. tomorrow or something, right?
Oh,
Like what was
okay. Yeah.
available?
I
Yeah, so
think
that
so. Yeah.
yeah, the payment should go through around that time. So uh I figured I was like available, so I was like, let me just get you in today if that's like the most available time for you. So I'm glad this worked out.
Hey, well, you're a pretty cool guy. Not gonna lie. Yeah.
For sure, man. I hope you have a nice rest of your day.
Yeah. I watched Larry's channel and I learned about you from there. So yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool.
For sure. Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a
And
really cool guy.
you are insane Mario, so I respect the Mario grind you pulled off.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, dude.
Yeah.
Means a lot. Well, if you'd like one in the future, feel free to let me know, and I'll
Alright,
try
hell
my best to get
yeah,
back
of
to you. So,
course.
have a
Yeah.
nice rest of your night, dude.
You too. Have a
Alrighty,
good one.
take care.